What's going on, everyone? Scott from Hoarder's Hide back with another video. That's right, it's time for more shit. This is the first video I'll be dropping in 2023. And it's going to be featuring the last shit I've got in 2022. And by God, it's a lot of shit. So, let's dig into it right after this. Alright, guys. I opened this one first. Well, okay, I lied. I didn't open this one first, but I just opened this one, getting everything prepped, and it wasn't what I expected. I honestly didn't look at who it was from. I just knew I was expecting a couple of specific items. And that's what I thought this was, until I opened it and saw what was inside. And then I noticed that. So this was an A-OK from Mr. Rob Fatstacks. And pretty freaking cool shit right here. Dell 4-color, issue number 400. Tom Corbett, Space Cadet. Definitely unexpected. I had asked Rob the other day. He mentioned he was looking for an upgrade for his copy. And I told him if he got an upgrade to let me know what he wanted out of this one. So I'm not sure if he got his upgrade already or if he's just knows he's going to be, but awesome, Rob. Surely appreciate it. I don't know if it's going to stay in the slab. It may come out and go in Mylar, just because. But this is definitely a cool cover. It's awesome. That is one I need. So now I just need one more Tom Corbett Space Cadet out of the 4-color run. And about 400 more 4-colors. Awesome. Awesome shit there. Well, keeping in that same vein, let's go to something else that has kind of an A-OK Christmas present theme attached to it. So let's cut over to the overhead. These books came from Pete Petrie, Peddlin' Pete's auction and claim sale. He threw some Golden Age books out there that, priced right, reasonable enough. Carrie Drake detective cases. Issue number 12. Kind of a cool cat fight cover. Dude outside smoking the pipe, taking it in. Dude inside with the cigarette holder, just watching the cat fight. Getting the bitch slap laid down on her. Pretty awesome. True Comics, number 61. This came from probably Ralph Barrows. Something Field, Massachusetts. This was a subscription book. Yep, Ralph. I see his name right there. All right, we got issue 54 from June of 46. It's in November of 46. This 61 must have been June of 47. Lone Ranger, we got issue number 22 from 1950. And this is also one of those photo backs that has the awesome Native American portrait. And, you know, one I needed, since I'm unofficially putting this run together. I'd started out, I was just going to go for these early issues that had the Native American portrait, but you know, what the hell, might as well put the whole run together. He did a giveaway, Pete did a giveaway. This was a book I won on the giveaway, Thor 184. Tales of the Teen Titans 69 is something he just tossed in. Just tossed in for a filler. And he also included a nice little Christmas card. Merry Christmas 2022, Pete and Susan. And tossed in a $1 silver certificate. That was just pretty freaking cool shit. I will add that to the collection for sure, because I do collect currency among other things. Pretty cool shit. Next, I'll move over into an eBay purchase. These books came from Lee's Comics on eBay. And, oh, let's see here. It looks like I paid, you know, I'll show you the books first, and then I'll tell you how much I paid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lee was not in a festive mood. He didn't toss a bunch of free shit in. But what I got from Lee was Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, issue number 40. Issue number 23. Issue number 22. And issue 21. Nice. Finish it off there with that nice patriotic wartime cover. I paid grand total for the 4 books, shipped $124. Basically 20 bucks a piece for 40 and 21, and 33 for 22 and 23. So I'll have to go through and do a page count on them, make sure everything's good. But you know, when you're getting down into the 20s, those were all in 40. Issue number 40 was from 1945. Then issue 21 is July of 43. So they're all, you know, 21, 2, and 3 are all 1943. They're all war books. So they're harder to come by for sure. Mark those off my list as I get ever closer to finishing that run. Then next we have a surprise lot. Now this one may take a little longer to run through because there's a bunch of books here. But these literally showed up at my door last night, being New Year's Eve. And I don't want to say they're free. I took them in a blind trade for other items. But all in all, I think it's probably a good deal for me. And the majority of these, if not all of them, are going to be available. So we've got a G.I. Joe Comics magazine, issue number 1. These digest size were reprints. This is nearly a complete run of these. I think I'm missing issue maybe 7 and 9. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5, 6, no 7, there's 8, no 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And I'm pretty sure that is, yep, 13 issues. Double check, make sure there's nothing on the backs of any of the others. So, not, you know, not a bad way to start the box. We'll get these out of the way. These were stashed in there. A few paper books. James Bond, View to a Kill. Win, Place, or Die. James Bond Jr. A couple of those. So, yeah, those are probably going to be free to somebody. What else do we have in here? We've got Action Force Annual number 1. Nice hardbound British, I believe. British version of the G.I. Joe. We've got G.I. Joe in 3D, issue 1 and 2. G.I. Joe number 1 Anniversary Edition, published by IDW. WWF Lifestyles of the Brutal and Infamous. Terminator Enemy Within trade paperback. This is an odd assortment of books in this collection. Dinosaurs, number 2. Transformers Universe, number 3. Look at those dinos. And Terry Moore Motor Girl, number 1. Betty Boop. Betty Boop's Big Break, to be exact. Marvel Super Special. James Bond Octopussy. Who doesn't love a little Octopussy? Dick Tracy Adventures, number 1. Mask, Volume 2, number 1. There's more of these British. Atari Force, number 26. I'm sorry, Action Force, not Atari Force. Number 33. Number 22. Number 16. Then we've got Get Along Gang, number 1. And WCW World Championship Wrestling, number 9. Get Along Gang, number 2. Chuck Norris Karate Commandos, issue 4. Issue 1, and also stuck in this bag, is issue 2. So I'm missing issue 3 from having the set there. Merchants of Death from Eclipse Comics, issue number 2. Necrotia the Gathering. Again, just really odd collection. Gem and the Holograms. This is the second printing, I believe. Gem and the Misfits, number 1. Gem and the Holograms again, and again, and again, and again. All right, let's clear off some room here. Wonder Woman Conan, number 4. You know, how do we go from Wonder Woman Conan to Action Force to Gem and the Holograms to Mr. T and the T-Force? It's still polybagged. You got issue 8, issue 3, issue 6, issue 7, issue 2, the Real Ghostbusters, more Gem and the Holograms, Heathcliff, number 1, Dick Tracy Monthly, number 9, and on the back side we've got Thundercats 17. I thought these were kind of cool here. Camp Candy, issue number 1, number 2, and number 3. Journey to Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Captain Phasma, whatever. Issue 1 and 2. Ren and Stimpy, number 17. More Heathcliff, issue 16. Issue 3. And issue 2. We got Silverhawks, number 3. And Image Masters of the Universe, number 1. The B cover. The Tick Yule Log Special. James Bond for Your Eyes Only, #2. Flintstones in 3D, #2. And Star Trek. I forget the issue number. It was one I already had, though. I do remember that much. Star Trek Planet of the Apes. James Bond Hammerhead, issue 5 and issue 1. The Tick, issue number 100, featuring Invincible. And I believe that was it for the actual comics I could find or find listed or even begin to catalog. Now there is some more in this box. It probably has some value to me, or to somebody, just not to me. We've got G.I. Joe magazine, spring of '87, summer of '87, and winter of '87. Now, this one probably should have been in my price guide, but it wasn't. It's G.I. Joe 64, but it's a tribute edition that's on all glossy. It's kind of a new cover, redone, same cover, new art. So there's the original cover, and then the tribute issue. But this was packaged with some G.I. Joe action figures. I did not get action figures, just a book. What else? We've got some more magazines. Myriad, issue 7. And I think I looked this up, and I think there's a interview with right there on the top, George R.R. Martin. So I guess that could give it some value, maybe. Starlog, issue number 237. And whatever, Tom Art's Action Figure Digest, number 45. For all you Star Wars people out there, I guess. So this person was obviously a Bond collector. And because here's Starlog, number 68. More Bond. And then Starlog 160. I'll save that one for last because I'm going to take it out. What else we got? We've got Spectrum, the magazine of television and film and comics. Couldn't find much on this one, but it is special edition number 1. And came out when the first season of X-Files did, apparently. Alright, what else we got here? We've got Indiana Jones poster book, blah, blah, blah. Another interesting, the Daredevils. James Bond. Again, it's a magazine I'm not familiar with. 18, the Maltese Cow, missing the record. Then we've got Star Trek 25th Anniversary Special. And finally, I know you're saying, thank fucking God, it's enough of this shit. Um, Ultimate Fantasy. Now, if anybody knows what this is prior to me telling them, I will be extremely fucking impressed. Because it took me, even after I opened it up and looked at it, I still didn't know what the hell I had in my hands. So this was some sort of a musical Star Trek that went on the road in this particular one was from June 19th and 20th, 1982. And I just can't see Star Trek the musical, really. But it says it had Shatner and Kelly and Doohan and Koenig and Takai. I had Kirstie Alley and Nichelle Nichols did all the singing, but no Nimoy, and I'm not sure who Merrick Buttrick is. I'll look him up right now. I'm not that big a Trekkie, even though I highly prefer it over Star Wars. But I'm just trying to, I mean, I know everybody made fun of Shatner and his singing career, if you could call it that. But, all right, so he played, he played Kirk's son in Wrath of Khan. So there you go. I mean, this was, it's kind of cool. There's some interviews in here. He looks like he's got a panel van somewhere. So I don't know if they did this as a promotion for the movie or if they did this after the movie. Well, must have done it after the movie because Wrath of Khan came out early in '82, and this was dated later in '82. So and I don't know if this was a live action thing or if they just had a soundtrack laid over top of something. So if anybody does know anything about this, let me know. I am extremely interested. I looked them up online. As far as a value, they don't go for much. But this is pretty cool. I may keep this. This would have been an awesome piece to get some autographs in. Except for the panel van guy. So anyways, that is it for the shit for 2022. So, okay, I actually have more shit coming in that was ordered / purchased in 2022. It just isn't here yet. So, I may allude to it being a 2022 shit in the video I do, but probably not. Let's just call this the end of the 2022 shit. So yeah, how'd I close the year out? Let me know. Let me know what you like best out of this haul. By all means, shoot me an offer on any of this Star Trek, G.I. Joe, anything that came out of this big box here at the end. It's all going to be, it's all fluid, with possible exceptions of this. But, you know, what the hell, I'm not married to it either. So, and if you know anything about this, definitely let me know. So, that's it. Hope everyone had a great Christmas, great New Year's. Hope 2023 is better than your 2022. I may put a 22 recap video out. I don't know. I may just throw all my 22 videos into one playlist and go, here you are. So, and I'm up in the air on a 23 goals list. I did a list for 22, though I did not make a video, and I definitely blew my list out of the water last year. So maybe not. We'll see. But if I do it, you'll see it as long as you got that notification bell clicked. So don't forget to do that. That'll wrap us up today. So thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Scott from Hoarder's Hide, and I want to know what's in your hide.